I think it's so interesting how you came up with this idea about doing this film, because you saw how out of control Adderall was on college campuses.
I think it's definitely an epidemic, the overprescription of it and the abuse of it in college and also post-college. And the recent growth statistics of it proves that it's a growing epidemic.
And you said that when all your friends were seniors and you all thought about life after college, nobody could imagine how they would compete in the work world without Adderall. That to me was stunning.
It's a highly addictive drug. There's a reason why it's a Schedule II substance. And I don't think many people know how highly addictive it is. I think that the more you take it, the more you depend on it, and you start to associate your identity with who you are on the medication. It's a very American, I think, drug. As a culture and a society, the more that we buy in and become a part of this 24/7 plugged in lifestyle, the more and more people are going to feel like they need to take something like that.
What conversation did you want to spark?
I think it's just trying to open up parents, educators, psychiatrists' minds to alternative ways to calm and focus the brain before they go about prescribing such a addictive drug.
One of the experts you have in the film talks about the opioid crisis that we're hearing so much about, and Betty says Adderall is right underneath of that.
Yeah. I think even you've been saying that as a parent, knowing now what you knew back then,
right,
you know, you would have had a completely different opinion on it.
Nobody explained to me that this was something that could be abused, that this was something that was a Schedule II drug, but that was whatever, 12 years ago, and it's a different time now.
Given that it's a different time now, what would your advice be to parents today?
I would say, first of all, research it, really understand your kid. Is your kid first in the right school? Are they doing extracurricular activities where they can excel? Look at the diet. Are they getting enough exercise? If they really have ADD and it's a real learning thing and they can't retain any information and they find in small doses that that helps them, I would say that they should do what they think is best for their child and their family. People are very adamant about, I tried all these other things and this really helps my kid.
There are obviously kids who have ADD and ADHD and they need Adderall. This is more targeted towards a film of people who have taken it and didn't like it and came off of it, or didn't actually have the condition but were prescribed it.
And that's really your point was, look, we don't have any long-term studies. We don't know what this really does to the brain if a kid is on it from the age of 7 to 27.
So how'd you like working on this with me?
I liked working on this with you. A lot of people wouldn't want to work with their mothers, and I thought you brought your experience as a young person. I brought my experience as a mother. So I think that we worked really well together.